breezy here. I don't know how well you can hear me. Woo. Hello, Claire. Ooh. Not a lot of people out, unsurprisingly. Got the beach to myself. Don't know if anybody fancies a dip. Yes, Terence. Probably quite a good word. Although it's not actually that cold. I don't know how well you can hear me. I've got the muff on the microphone. If you see. Oh, good. That's good to know. I'd imagine it's pretty bleak down at Saltdean as well, Claire. There's Pooh Castle in the distance. Oh dear. Hello, Anne. Beachy Head in the distance. Jump! Whew. Old Richard Vobes must have biceps like Jeff Capes. Holding this gimbal up. It's not exactly lightweight. Evening, Mark. Nice piece of driftwood. Yeah, you would think there'd be lots of holiday makers here, wouldn't you? Whew. Now, here's a problem. Aha. So, right, what happens every time you get to a groin, bit of a drop. Yeah, that's right, Anne, you see. So I go for a walk and put my life at risk and everybody else can enjoy it. I'm using the Smooth 4 mark. Although I can't use the extra controls whilst Facebook living. So, head up the shingle a little bit. See, earlier today I was suggesting that Richard Vobes brings Bessie down here, but maybe not today. See, this is the problem. There you go. Keep having to jump down those. So, head towards Pooh Castle. I've got the wind behind me, not so forward, looking forward to going back. Right, here we go. Like to ride my bike along here. No, I'm not walking to Dover. See you later, Mark. Enjoy work. Just come off of 3 nights myself. Back to work tomorrow morning though. I have cycled from here to Dover, but I don't think I'd want to walk. I mean, today would be the perfect day for cycling, as long as you didn't have to cycle back. Evening, Steve. Join me on Eastbourne Prom. In a howling gale. I don't know how strong the wind is actually, it's probably about 4, 6 or 7. So not a gale at all technically. Lovely bit of waves. I'll get you a skateboard, Steve. You could just put your coat out. It'd be like a sail. See you later, Mark. So here we are, Pooh Castle. This ancient building, which is actually Eastbourne sewage works. Amusingly, they've built a load of houses downwind of the sewage works. I wouldn't fancy living in one. It is the most photogenic treatment works that I know of. Here we go. I'll just go as far as the Martello Tower. For a bit of intro. Oh, what a lovely aroma. It's a shame that we haven't got smell-o-vision. You can come down here on the Dotto train in the summer. Did that on one of the very hot days last year, rather warm. Some people unloading some pipes. Keep off the rocks. Whew. The gimbal is actually being blown around. Steve will probably know there used to be a railway line down to the Crumbles, which is where I am here on the Shingle Bank, that the London Brighton South Coast Railway put in so that they could harvest the shingle to use it as ballast. Back in olden times. And Eastbourne signal box before it closed. That I'm not waving around. That is actually the wind blowing the gimbal. Now, I posted a picture of these a while back, asking if anybody knew what they were. I do apologise. The wind is just blowing the gimbal round and round. I'm now trying to hold it with my hand. Yeah, so when I worked at Eastbourne Signal Box on the old lever frame, they still had the down crumbles distant, I think it was, marked on there. Or intermediate, something like that. Crumbles was definitely on there. That came down to here. And part of it is a cycleway now. It used to come out at the roundabout by Tesco. And in fact, the boundary of Tesco follows the line of the railway. There you go, a bit of fascinating fact. It's a curved fence. And also the coal gas works, as they were, had some sidings off of it. So it's probably quite busy back in the day. Yes, Nigel, it is windy. The gimbal has been blown round. Evening, Matthew. Got to walk back into this wind. Car's about a mile behind me. Some more houses being built. There we go. Keep out. Keep off the rocks. So I'll just go down to the Martello Tower. Napoleonic defences. I say that with great confidence. If I say it confidently enough, people will believe it's true. Yeah, I always get a rubbish reception when I go into my mother. Oh, you mean the phone reception? And here we are, Sovereign Harbour. All the, you're not allowed to call them flats, they're apartments because they're expensive. And just over there, I zoom in a little bit. There's the lock gates. Digger. There we go. Martello Tower. I'll just walk round to the other side of it. I mean, obviously this is haunted. There's the door. Or shoot. There are aerials on the top of it, presumably used for communication for the port. No, I'm not surprised there's nobody inside. There were a couple of dog walkers I could see when I was on the beach, but they seem to peter out. Yes, I could do that. I could just steal it, couldn't I? Right, here we are. And they've been piling the shingle up by the looks of it. Part of the sea defences. I know that they were at Seaford earlier. Probably along Couden and Pevensey Bay as well. So that's where I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bit of an experiment. You can see the light flashing there on the end. Hi Dave, just come in just as I'm finishing off down on Eastbourne seafront. So thanks everyone for watching, and do it again sometime. Cheerio.